that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. Curry deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Silky shot by Steph Curry. I envy his three-point abilities.
Adams, the pass to Brooks. Now Morant from deep. And it's Looney with the rebound. Outside Curry. Thompson, high post. Launches it. And there's Steph Curry on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 6 points.
Moving well off the ball. Steph got some space, and he buried it.
And Smitty, he's not that flashy about it, but Curry remains one of the elite ball handlers of all time.
Stephen Curry is efficient on how he uses his dribble. Great composure when pressured in traffic, and sometimes he will show off those skills.
Curry, good.
That is just picture-perfect form from Stephen Curry.
His leads have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Morant with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Morant, the bounce pass. And Jackson gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Morant. He can't hit that time. So Golden State will take it the other way. There's the three. And it's Curry again from deep. 15 points in the game.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Morant against Curry. And it's Morant missing.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And Stephen Curry, another three.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Bane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And a deep three from Curry. It doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Bane with the bucket. Bane's got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And it's Memphis on the break from deep. Brooks nailed from three-point land. Brooks has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis. It's Curry outside. That's good again. His seventh basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
It will be a rare night that you're going to outdo Stephen Curry in a game of batching threes.
Count the basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
It's Curry outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Thompson against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
Curry way outside. Again, Curry missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Adams' shot is good.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Curry outside. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Bain. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Curry outside. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
It's Curry outside. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Morant outside. 12 seconds left to play here in the first. Fires the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 6. It's the end. And one of the better young two-way big men in.
Probably be more of a backline help. Talk more.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their 3-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Kuminga out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Peyton. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Curry in at the 1. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lets the 3 fly, and again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Outside, Jones. Here's Melton. Got a hand on it. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Connects again from distance. He's really slapping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Good on the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Timeout called the Grizzlies. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
And so it's Memphis with it to the paint. Here's Conchar. Nice D from Porter. Jones against Curry. Fires the three. Another three for Golden State.
The whole team is loving everything Steph is doing. Playing with the ease on offense tonight.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Buries it from three-point range.
Stephen Curry with the pull-up jump shot. You cannot back off him. He will scorch.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Jones drives in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Again, what an avalanche! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Jones. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 16. From deep three-point range, and it's Melton with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. And then Clark slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Which loud section is getting free t-shirts tonight? Let's hear you.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Morant with it. Looney on him. Offensive rebound. Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Inside, Steven Adams is always ready for battle, getting the shot off despite the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. Doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant.
Up top, Curry. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Buries the long-range jumper.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now here's Morant. Guarded by Poole. That one good for 2.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Outside Curry. This one for 3. Good. That's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Bane for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Curry from outside the arc. And another three for Golden State.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Morant passes to Jackson. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention, got his teammate a clean look.
And another one falls.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply great since, and through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, running
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He went on an historic scoring sprint, tallying a
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. Adams against Green. Adams dishes to Morant. Just 3 to shoot. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. From the arc. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Curry outside, and the 3-ball is good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Curry with the steal. From deep. The shot that time, not on target. Memphis has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Poked loose. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Curry on the wing. Puts up a 3. Yet another bucket.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire.
Jackson Jr.
Hey, when you watch Dylan Brooks play, you know, he's got some sandpaper to his game. Not shy about trading elbows.
I love those guys. You need these guys to win in this league. Willing to take the defensive challenge and put their bodies on the line to get stops.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And one thing about Ja Morant that can get lost in all the highlights, he is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bielitsa, who's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Stephen Curry.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Anderson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second.
And it goes on Draymond Green.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
The Grizzlies have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
And both free throws good for Anderson. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Timeout called the Warriors. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Grizzlies basketball.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors.
Stephen Curry.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Melton drills it from outside.
Anthony Melton.
Melton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
Here's Anderson. Banked in off the glass. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
way to convert through contact. Kyle with excellent body control.
Jacks up a 3. And again.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Here's Conchar. He's covered by Bielitsa. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the
Heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory.
Free throw line jump shot. Here's Anderson. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way. Thompson passes to Curry. Takes a 3. Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And Steve, we know Thompson missing, effectively 2 seasons. That can take a mental toll on a player for sure.
Kevin, 2 years is a long time in NBA years. Klay Thompson knows it won't be easy coming back, but everyone, I mean everyone, wants to see him return to his old form.
Curry, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And that one, good.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Curry, good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's Melton. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Melton's got 7 points in the game.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Curry against Jones. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Anderson can't get it to go. Warriors shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. From deep 3-point range. Curry can't get it to go. Here's Conchar. Over to the wing. Clark, the pass to Conchar. Now, here's Melton. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Payton is out there with Lee. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Porter. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Conchar can't get it to go. And the Warriors with possession here. Lee passes to Bjelica. Outside, Porter fires for 3, drops in the tray.
In terms of consistency, Porter's put up some incredible seasons from distance.
Pass to Conchar. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Lee outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Lee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Got a piece of it. Clark kicks to Jones. Lobbed up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the 4th quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
Count it, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
One Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Gary Payton.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Memphis moving that ball around. Jones, the pass to Tillman. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And the pass to Bjelica. Lee outside. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lee's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Culver's checked in for Memphis.
Jared Culver.
Lee against Jones. He with the block. A solo fast break. Ball going up court. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Warriors ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Passes it to Culver. And it's blocked. And stolen by Williams. Lets it go from 11. That one drops for him. Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. On the wing, Porter. Count that bucket.
He's able to do this now because of the added strength. Porter muscling it home.
Culver passes to Tillman. To the inside. And Williams with the stuff.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
2 minutes.
Porter against Clark.
2 minutes.
Porter, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Driving in, and then Culver with the dunk.
And that attacking mindset. When Culver sees an opportunity like that, he just grabs it.
It's Bielitsa, and it's in there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Clark. The kick out to Williams. Sinks the triple.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Stephen Curry.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Jones. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Toscano. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Williams. Lee against Jones. Driving inside. And Lee pulls it down. Porter inside. Working on Williams. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
D'Anthony Melton.
Anderson outside. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game
handcuff my, place myself.